What the fuck is that?
What is this?
This is the Dino Dan Dinosaur Karaoke Sing-Along.
That's just awful.
Wow. Sorry to bring you in this Sunday morning with the Dino Dan karaoke song.
We were talking
No,
about
it's splendid.
dinosaurs before the pod came on. So I Googled dinosaur karaoke, and this is what came up.
It's splendid.
So welcome to Butt Stuff, everybody.
What do you think? Do you think the alligator or the crocodile, what's the fastest land lizard? Is it Komodo dragon?
It's got to be
Probably.
those weird lizards that run
Oh,
straight up on their
yeah.
hind
Dude,
legs with the
What do they
arms
call
waving in
those?
the air.
Those are
They're-
basilisks.
Basilisks?
Yeah, they're basilisk.
Like
lizards.
the bad guy from Prisoner of
yeah,
Azkaban.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is. So,
Okay, enough of that. I guess.
That
Welcome to
was,
Butt Stuff. I'm your host DJ Blake with my my cohorts here, Ed and Jim. How we doing, guys?
good.
Doing
How about
good.
you?
How we
Doing
doing,
good.
guys? What's your favorite dinosaur?
My
Everyone?
favorite dinosaur? I don't know. I like the Stegosaurus, you know?
The Stegosaurus.
whatever dinosaur turned into the chicken, because I benefit from that one every day.
The chicken. Yeah, it's some sort of raptor, I would guess.
It's oh man, do you think velociraptors were that good? Do you
Yeah,
guys
They're
think
probably delicious.
Do you guys think dinosaurs were more like scaly like lizards, or do you think they were more like feathery like they've recently
I like
said?
to think that they were feathery. I've always kind of like, ever since somebody showed me like a T-Rex skeleton against like a chicken skeleton, I've been like, oh, like what if they were all winged? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
how
that's true.
do we know they weren't just a bunch of stupid looking penguin things? You know?
Have you ever seen the thing where they have like the early like rabbit skeleton, and there's like these like people like making conceptual drawings of what it could be, and then it's just like what it actually is, and it just shows the rabbit. And it's just like they were like making these like chupacabra monsters out of the skeleton of this rabbit.
Dude, yeah, that's the thing. Is like it's like if somebody was taking down a witness description sketch, like that's just what they're just like, I don't know, how about this? And they just draw like tits on it and stuff.
I don't know. I just thought of the thing from my cousin Vinny, where he's like,
To
and
you,
then- "Were you looking through the what do we call these trees? That's what we call these." So you identified these guys looking through all these bushes,
I'm
all
like
these trees.
90% sure that Joe Pesci he's like, I don't need a script. I've been doing this my whole life.
He probably
And just ad libbed the whole movie. These two Utes. Excuse me?
To what?
Utes.
Two Utes.
DJ, what's your favorite dinosaur?
It's got to be the T-Rex.
The T-Rex.
Yeah, that was the most.
What are you,
what are you
four?
What are you compensating for, DJ?
I need the biggest, baddest one, top of the chain. Because I'm a T-Rex inside.
Hey, when Jurassic Park came out, everyone's favorite was the T-Rex, and
Well,
I'm
or
just
the Raptors.
the Raptors too.
But the what
Let
are
me
the
guess, you
Rap-
big Tom Brady fan too?
What are the Raptors besides just small? See, I think that maybe the T-Rex was more lizardy, but the Raptors maybe more chickeny. I don't know. I'm speculating.
T-Rex is definitely chickeny.
Yeah.
Also, like, I don't know. I feel like they definitely had feathers, right?
I mean, I don't know.
Half of them, anyway.
I mean, I would hope that they didn't, just because that would make Jurassic Park much less scary.
Just
if they
'cause
were just had
he didn't
feathers.
get it right.
I think that like depending on what it looks like, the feathers might actually look terrifying.
Might be more scary.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, now it'd be scary because we don't know it. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you first see like a friend's new haircut, it's scary. You're like, hey, that's a bad look, Ed. You went way too short. But then it grows on you, and you're like, okay, so we're used to the dinosaurs as we know them from like, you know, Land Before Time, Jurassic Park, E.T., like shit like that. Where like if we saw them with feathers, it would be more unsettling for a bit because of that. You know what I mean?
Imagine E.T. with feathers. Now that
Terrifying.
would be unsettling.
Just a little fucking. Dude, why did they make him so fat? Like, what if he was just a fat bum of his planet, and that's why they kicked him off? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I
Maybe.
guess I don't know what the.
What was the storyline? Did he run away or something? Did he ever talk? What a pussy!
he phoned home.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Reese's Pieces.
Porn.
He liked candy.
Dude, imagine ET on the internet.
ET on the internet.
That
Dude, he
sounds
would
like
have an
a-
OnlyFans. He'd be selling butthole pics in no time. you know?
Yeah. That
He'd find a foot fetish weirdo in a minute and be over there stomping on his back or something.
Just
It would
a real wrinkle fetish.
it would give a lot more context to that glowing finger.
Ugh. Yo, that was like literally, I was scared of. I was like, all right, it was 3 movies that I was terrified of. All right.
Mhm.
Mrs. Doubtfire for obvious reasons. All right. I would
Okay.
freak out. We had a VHS. Everybody loved it. It was like a happy family movie that they like watched like until I came of like movie watching age. And then I was like, no, and I would like scream and leave. E.T. Same energy. Hated E.T. And then I think it was Contact, where they have that weird like.
Oh,
I
yeah.
never saw Contact.
It's a scary movie.
It's fucking terrifying, dude. I watched that at like 4. I was like, what are you people doing?
Really? My brother really liked it because he said that they communicate with the aliens with math, the universal language.
Oh yeah. That was
Yeah, they just used a bunch of alphabetical shit. I don't know.
what was the other one? Did you guys see the other one? The more recent one with Amy Adams, where they have to they're communicating with the aliens through like the portal thing.
I didn't see it, but I know what movie
It was a good movie.
was it.
Other one, if I had seen any alien movie, even if it was a positive, like this isn't like meant to be scary, like it's a positive, like, oh, we're communicating with the aliens and they're understanding and warning us about future events, and like they're not like trying to kill us. But even if I saw that when I was young, that would have scared the shit out of me, just because it was just like there's aliens and they're there.
X-Files scared the shit out of me every single
fuck
episode.
it. Dude,
Oh,
even
yeah.
just the intro was the scariest thing.
Yeah.
Dude.
What was the movie? Who's the God, who's that fucking one actor he's got the ridiculous face, it like never changes. I think
David
he was
Hyde
in-
Pierce.
he was
Mulder?
in Superman. I think he played Zod.
Michael
Shannon?
Yeah,
Michael Shannon. Yeah, there was some
Why would
movie
his
with
face change?
there was some dude no, like his face, like he always has the same, like
He's pissed. He's always pissed.
Yeah.
He's cast as
He
the
has-
piss guy.
he has the same emotion. What's the movie where he's got the
Alien in the tube.
there's like I think there's like an
The chick's fucking
alien.
him?
There's like there's like a child, but the child's an alien, and like he's like he has to bring the kid somewhere, and then at the end the movie just gets fucking bonkers. And they see all this shit in the
Yeah,
The
I
Shape of
remember
Water.
that. No, it's
was it
Superman.
that wasn't Super 8, was it?
no, it was it has like the name of some like famous. It was like Jacob's Ladder, or that's not it, but like something.
Jacob
I'm gonna
Shannon's
I'm gonna
Ladder.
get to the bottom of this.
That movie was all right. That was a movie. Remember at the end, I was like, damn, I didn't expect to see all like it's like the aliens are just living right on
Midnight
top of us.
Special.
Midnight Special.
Yeah, that was it.
The aliens,
And then the end gets there, and you're just like, this is going crazy.
yeah, that was a bonkers movie.
That was a good one. That one and
Sorry
you guys.
to spoil that.
I'm not gonna
Well,
watch it now.
It didn't even really spoil it because we didn't explain
Don't.
what is actually.
I
Well,
might-
what happens is
All right.
no, I'm just kidding.
Do you think we're ever gonna be able to like have the technology to have not like do like a sea lab, but like survive that pressure? Wouldn't it be cool to explore down there?
That'd be cool.
I think there's aliens down
But
there.
never know.
James Cameron's got that fucking
Yeah,
sub.
James Cameron is.
Fuck that guy. What a piece of shit.
You know they're making like 3 more Avatar
Yeah,
movies.
what a jackass,
Yeah.
dude. Nobody liked the first one.
That's
all
what,
right.
dude. This girl at work was so excited about it, and I was like, just I
There's
don't. I
gonna
don't.
be a new Avatar.
He's such an asshole.
I should have tore her a new asshole for
Oh,
liking it.
you like the 3D? That's all that was good in it. It was like the best 3D movie so far. That's it. That's like
See-
being sorry.
Well, that was the thing about it, was that like when it came out, it like did all these things that were revolutionary, but the movie itself I thought kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Our theory is that James Cameron is just living his best life right now and exploring the ocean and doing everything that he ever wanted to do. And he's just not going to come out with the movies for like 30 years and then just like die and be like, it was a good life. Got to explore the ocean.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Just has fucking like $1 billion budget for a movie. He's just like, yeah, we're gonna film this whole thing in Australia,
Yeah.
and here, and they just have like a green screen, and then like the rest of the day he's just like doing research. It's
Mhm.
going underwater and shit.
Need to do
Fucking
research with
cosplay
more
avatars.
more pina coladas.
Have you ever seen the
Isn't that? Weren't you saying that? That's what. Who's the actor? Is it Adam Sandler that does that? Where like
Yeah.
whenever he wants to go on vacation, he shoots a movie there or something. So he
Yeah.
just goes there.
So all of Adam Sandler's recent movies are places that he wanted to vacation to with his boys.
Yeah. So I actually just watched what Murder Mystery, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
With him and Jennifer Aniston.
Mhm.
He totally plowed her on that boat.
Yeah. Did you guys both see that?
What?
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Did you see?
It's a
Murder
good
I
movie.
fell
Mystery?
asleep.
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too. It was very, it was one of those classic, like I like at the very end they show what's the train they're on, the Oriental Express.
Yeah,
And I
the
was
Orient
like,
Express.
Orient Express. I was like, look at that.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah, that's a good
throwback.
one. Did you guys see Annihilation?
Which one's that?
That sounds way different than
That-
Murder Mystery.
Is that
that-
porno?
No, it's it's with Natalie Portman, where she goes to like the tropical like island thing
Is Adam
where all the
Sandler in it?
weird things are happening.
No, what? I think I've seen it. I think I've passed by it on Netflix, maybe.
You guys gotta watch it.
Annihilation?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll watch it.
it's
Where can I stream it? Where is it?
I don't know where. I think it's on Netflix, but
I feel like I've passed by it.
it's a movie where you'll get to the end and you'll have no idea what the hell happened, but you'll be like,
Those are Ed's favorite movies.
I
you'll
like
be
that.
like, I don't know what happened. It's awesome.
No, I hate those movies.
Yeah.
My favorite response to any movie was at the end of Johnny Dark. Looking at my mom like, "So mom, did you get it?" Yeah, he's nuts. I was like, okay.
Dude, I got so upset at my mom the other day for no reason. We were just like, I was over there. She was watching figure skating. She was like, I always thought of it as like dancing on ice. And I was like, huh, jeez. Guess I never thought of it like that before. With all the music and the movement to the music.
And all of the dancing that
Yeah,
happens on
I-
ice.
I was like, oh my God.
That's hilarious.
It's like
Nick-
dancing.
Nick said watch Archive 81 on Netflix.
Ooh, Archive 81.
I've
okay.
passed by that. I think I started it and then it was like pretty late, and I was like, I don't think I can get involved in this right now. I was like, this seems way more dark than I thought. But it does look really good. I believe-
Ooh,
Did he say Netflix?
Yeah.
okay. Good recommendation.
Jim, did you see The Wrong Missy?
The Wrong Missy?
Yeah, it's a David Spade film
No.
on Netflix. Solid. I forget what the actress's name
It's a
is.
good one.
It's
Is it
like
a-
the
is
only
it
rom
Lapkus?
com it's like the best rom com I ever saw.
And is it new? I haven't seen a good David Spade movie in a long time.
It's
It's
probably like 2
Last
years
year
old.
or 2 years.
Yeah, 1 or 2 years.
okay.
Lauren Lapkus.
What's it called? It's called something Missy.
The Wrong Missy.
The Wrong Missy.
So basically, I'll just tell you the premise. He goes on a blind date or like a Tinder date or something, and he just meets this batshit crazy girl. And then he goes on he like accidentally bumps into a different girl, and they're both named Missy. And the whole time, he like sets up he has a work date where they go to like Hawaii or something. He like asks the wrong one to go, and there's a bunch of hijinks and shit.
Okay.
David Spade is bad at dating.
David Spade is 65.
But looks like a 12-year-old.
Speaking of rom coms, this is an old movie, but one that I liked more than I thought I was going to like was Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds.
No, dude,
Yeah,
that
that's
one's
another
solid.
another
That was a
classic.
good one. I was actually talking about that with somebody at work because they're like, I was like, yeah, that's one where he used to be fat, and then who's Anna Faris is in it, and Anna Faris is
Mhm.
all crazy. I forget who the other lady is in it. That
Amy Smart.
Amy Smart. That's why we were talking about it. 'Cause someone brought up Amy Smart.
Yeah, classic
Do you
classic.
think that's a stage
movie.
name?
Maybe. Could be. What would your guys' stage name be if you could pick one?
Austin Farrow.
Dick Diver.
Austin
Just kidding.
Farrow?
No, I'm just kidding. That's Jerry's fake dating profile name.
Really?
Austin Farrow.
Remember that at Domino's? Where he's just
Oh,
like,
that's
"Yeah,
great.
I downloaded Tinder. I think I'm gonna bang somebody."
Austin Farrow.
Wow. Does
That's
he spell
a
it-
great name.
Does he? How does he spell Pharaoh? Like PH? Like
Yeah.
he's the king of
Pharrell Williams. Austin Farrow. No, I don't know. It'd probably be something like I don't know. All right, what did you say yours was gonna be, Jim?
Dick Diver.
Dick Diver.
Dick Diver.
What about you?
It'd be Ron Starkweather.
Ron Starkweather.
Yeah. I'd be in action movies. Ron Starkweather is 007.
What the fuck is his name in the Maltese Falcon? He's got some ridiculous name in that.
Who? Bogart.
Humphrey
Yeah,
Bogart?
Humphrey Bogart.
I mean, that's a great
He's-
stage name
he-
too. Humphrey
He's
Bogart.
got a name like Dick Diver. It's like some
Oh,
ridiculous
it's
thing.
hang on, I know what you mean. Humphrey Bogart.
In the
Sam
Maltese-
Spade.
Sam Spade, yeah.
Sam Spade. Everyone has great names in that movie. Casper Gumpt. Joel Cairo.
Yeah, Joel Cairo. I remember
Joel
old
Cairo. Wilmer Cook.
I wasn't here, and you listen good. I wanted to take all the money in the house, and I want you to run.
Yeah, my biggest regret.
We got this Falcon.
My biggest regret of that whole trip was falling asleep during the
Sierra
yeah,
Madre.
yeah, Sierra Madre.
During the Sierra Madre.
It's the Curse of Sierra
Oh,
Madre.
yeah.
And it's just like Bogart and this old prospector, and then this other guy are like all like, "Yeah, we're gonna go prospect. I know where all this gold is." It's this old prospector thing. And he takes them out there, and they all just like basically get
Become-
into it over the gold.
Where's all the gold? See?
They become overcome with greed,
Oh, they got the fever.
The fever.
the fever.
Yeah. My buddy was telling me about how his mom got the fever this one time.
Yeah, allegedly, one of our friends, their mom got the gambling fever at a casino in Las Vegas, and allegedly was trying to withdraw large amounts of cash on their honeymoon to gamble it all away.
Yeah,
That happens.
I've gotten the fever before. Just never
How
had
did-
the money to feed the fever.
How did you make out on your Super Bowl bets?
Oh, I paid you, right? Yeah.
Oh, I made out real good.
Oh,
I
did
actually,
you?
so I actually didn't. So
I actually lost $500.
So they had the one bet that was it was bet $5 to win $285. So I bet that on the Rams straight up to win. And then I bet on the Bengals to like for the spread. Just so that way if I lost one, I was winning either way. Like I would at least get my money back. And if I had the other one, I hit a lot.
It was only $5.
Yeah, exactly. But the Bengals covered the spread. Like the Rams had to win by 4 and they only won by 3, so hit both bets.
Nice. Oh man, that's best of both worlds.
Yeah, so I made a lot of money, but all the 9 prop bets that I made, I didn't hit like a single one of them. It was like T. Higgins over 5.5 receptions. He only had 4. It was Jamar Chase anytime touchdown. He didn't score a touchdown. Cooper Kupp over 8.5 receptions. He only had 8. Samaje Perine over 3.5 or 2.5 yards. He got 0.
Yeah, that was
On
the
3
guy.
rushes.
Yeah, that was funny. That was the guy you're talking about. the whole
Yeah.
time.
So I don't know my other bets. I did terrible, but I hit the ones that actually mattered.
You got the
I
blue
actually
Gatorade.
Won the blue Gatorade. I got $1 from everyone in the room.
I can't believe it was blue. That was just wild to me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find this thing. There was a meme where, like, I guess Matt Stafford's wife looks exactly like Cooper Kupp.
Oh,
That's why
really?
they get along so well. I can't find it though.
That's funny. Did you guys see Matt Stafford's like victory speech at the parade?
Oh, where he dropped that chick off the
Wait, what?
I didn't see that.
Oh, okay. There was this photographer that was trying to get a picture of Matt Stafford and his wife, and she was like trying to back up a little bit, and she fell off a stage and she broke her fucking back.
Oh no.
Yeah, Matt Stafford's wife goes to like pick her up, and then Matt Stafford's just like, oh, and just turns around and just doesn't help at all. He got canceled.
The one I was talking about was he was making like his victory speech, and he was just drunk as all hell, just being like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys that I'm gonna bring some Southern hospitality to this thing. I love you guys. I love you. You're the best fans ever. But yeah, they
Oh. Sorry.
and then Tom Brady tweeted at him, mixing a water here and there, Matt.
Yeah, too much shit coming up when I Google that. But hold on, Matt Stafford. This is hard to watch. So let's watch it.
Oh wow.
No, it's probably not gonna work. But basically, sorry. Fucking CNN. Oh, it's the same
And-
fucking link.
Oh boy. Oh geez.
Uh-oh. She's going down.
What if you could get rid of your kitchen garbage with just one step?
Wow. You could put it in the garbage can.
A photographer is in the
You can
hospital.
see Kelly Smiley standing on the stage, taking a picture of quarterback Matthew Stafford and his wife. You can see she falls off the podium. of an
He
ice
just turns around and walks away.
Twitter saying she fractured her spine. You can see
Oh,
she
no.
falls, and
Yeah, his
wife,
wife
you
like
can
goes
see
to
she
help him.
falls off the of quarterback Matthew Stafford.
Oh no.
You can see
Greg
she
just turns his
falls
back.
off the podium. of an ice. Kelly Smiley posted on Twitter saying she fractured her spine, and now
Oh,
friends are racing.
no,
to
Slow
that's
the
motion.
terrible.
She's like, oh shit. He's like, oh shit. Let's get out of here.
You go this way. I'll go home. Jeez.
What a piece of shit.
Whoa.
Tom Brady would have picked her up.
Yeah, he
Tom Brady would have kissed her on the lips.
Tom Brady would have made her kiss.
Where's your where's your children? I
What
want
was
to
that,
kiss them on
peck?
the lips. Is that? Oh, I thought that was in the CBS video.
I'm gonna bring a little Southern hospitality to this. I appreciate y'all so much. You guys have been unbelievable.
He's just slurring his speech.
Unbelievable all year.
Just drunk as
And
hell.
what?
Drinking Don Julio. No, just kidding.
He is drinking something.
Don Julio, I think.
Let's go.
How long
He's
is
playing
bro,
Missy Elliott? He's
how
like,
long
if
is
it's,
Matt
is it worth
Stafford-
it?
How
Let me
long's he
work
been in the
here.
league?
I think his first year was 2009.
I think it's something like 16
So-
years, right?
Something.
13.
13?
Yeah, that would have been something like that.
What, he was on the Lions for the longest time.
He was, and then the second he left, he wins a Super Bowl. Did you see Joe Burrow introducing himself to all the defensive players on the Rams?
Joe Byron?
They Joe Byron. So after every play, he's like walking up to like, "Hey Aaron, hey, I'm Joe. Nice to meet you." And then like shaking their hand, be like, "I liked watching you when I was a kid. You know, really inspirational." And then just
Like
like
5
walking
years
back
ago.
to it. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, like before or after the game?
In the middle of the game, like when they're playing, like in between plays, like he'd walk up to him and be like, "Hey, I'm Joe," and then like they'd be like, "Oh,
Did they
hey."
release the mic,
And then,
mic'd
like-
up thing?
I think so. Let me see if I can find it here.
That's mad funny. It's like if he was being a douche, imagine being just like killing him with kindness on the sidelines, just trying to get in their heads. Like, hey, you know.
Hey, 1-800-Flowers.
When I was
for
8,
you.
when I was growing up, like
Hey, Vaughn.
8 years old.
Hey, Vaughn. Joe, nice to meet you, brother. What up, Aaron? Hey, Eric. I'm Joe. Nice to meet you, brother. I love watching you grow up. Love watching you growing up, man. I appreciate you, brother.
This is like while the refs are like deliberating a call and like trying to figure out what to do. He's
That's
just
really
walking
funny.
up. Hey, Eric, I'm Joe. Nice to meet you.
You know what? He's a class act,
He is.
but like I would have been like, hey, gonna fucking beat you guys.
It's funny too. Imagine trying to talk shit after that. Like you're trying to walk in his head, and you're just like, "Well, I can't do it now. He just introduced himself to me. He's the nicest guy ever."
Yeah, really. That's checkmate.
Yeah, what a great way to get in the other team's head.
What do you do after
He just
that?
introduced himself. What do I do now?
Next time he sees you, he
Kill
gives you a gift. You're
Yeah.
like, fuck. Now I gotta get him a gift. I don't want him to think I'm a douche.
Yeah, Joe Burrow is the best though. He's it's gonna be fun to watch.
Dude, it's so funny that he does that and then looks like such a raging douchebag. Like, hold on.
Looks like adult Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, exactly.
Why did you look up smoking Joe?
Because
Wow,
he's a fucking douche, dude. He's like always smoking a cigar.
Oh
in the
yeah,
locker room, and he's always being photographed doing it.
did you see the other one where the reporter asked him if his chain is real because he's wearing the he's wearing this like crazy expensive chain, and they're just like, "Is that chain real?" He's like, "Yeah, I make too much money to be wearing fake chains, so yeah, it's real." I think so. Here. Oh no! Whoops, it's a wrong link here.
So, Joe, being a good reporter, I've got to ask about the jewels. Are they real, and what are they? And did you sense an opening at the end of the first half when the Chiefs didn't get
Yeah,
at
that's
least
the
3 points?
the one.
They're definitely real. I think I make too much money to have fake ones, so these are real. I thought about this one. This is
Yeah, it's like yeah, they're real.
Dude, I started watching Uncut Gems a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get through it, but it's so well put together. Just
Have
the
you never
beat-
seen that movie?
No, I've
before?
seen it. Yeah, we talked
So
about
you
it.
just started
I just
watching it again.
Yeah, for a little bit, and then I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to be able to get through it all the way, and then I stopped. But it's still solid. Holds up.
Great
Yeah,
movie.
I really gotta watch that. I went to watch it the other day, and we ended up watching Murder Mystery.
Yeah, Murder Mystery. They're very similar. No, I'm kidding. Very, very stressful.
Dude, just
Good Time also. Good Time is the same like movie company,
good time.
and it's a similar like premise
Happy
of
Madison.
no A24, I think.
Similar
same,
to Uncut Gems.
similar to Uncut Gems. Yeah, it's about a guy who's like him and his developmentally disabled brother
Careful.
rob a
Careful. No, I'm just kidding.
they rob a bank, and they're running away, and his brother gets like nabbed, and then they like arrest him, so he's got to just spend the whole rest of the movie trying to break his brother out of the hospital that he's in because he got injured during
Wait,
the
the
whole
challenged one has to break his regular brother out.
thing. No, the brother has to break his
They made the movie
challenge
wrong.
brother.
The other one, there's way more meat and potatoes to it. You know what I mean? Something I
Yeah.
can sink my teeth into.
But yeah, it has Robert Pattinson,
Batman.
yeah, Batman trying to break his brother, and it's just a very stressful movie, like Uncut Gems, where it's just one thing after the other that are just like stressful. Great movie.
Did Batman come out?
Good question. I don't know.
Also, did you guys see the little thing of the thing of Snoop Dogg smoking the joint at the halftime show?
Yeah.
Batman comes out March 4th. No, he didn't.
Yeah, there was a little thing where they were like, Snoop Dogg was caught smoking a joint on stage, and they were like, "Bro, that's."
Yeah, least surprising
What do you
news
mean?
story ever.
Oh wait, isn't it
Snoop
legal?
Dogg. Yeah, Snoop Dogg smokes on stage every time he's on stage.
Well, apparently it's not legal if you're in fucking Live Nation's fucking hands.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Yeah, when I saw Snoop live, after every song, he'd be like,
Get the weed out.
light that shit up, guys. Come on. And then
Snoop,
after
we don't have any more weed.
yeah, after about the 10th song, I was like, Snoop, we only brought 7 joints. We're
Who is that?
who do you think that we are? I thought that would be enough.
Is that Daniel Tosh?
No, that's an actual experience that I had.
Oh, I thought there was. Isn't there like a? I thought there was a stand-up that was similar to that.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, DJ, you hack.
No, yeah, not stealing material. I didn't know.
Stop
mean-
going to Snoop Dogg concerts and having a similar experience.
I think everyone has that. Like, we just-
that definitely could be a stand-up bit.
you should, if it's not a stand-up bit, you should work it into your.
That's like the
into your
Mitch Hedberg
stand-up
thing.
act.
I was at a rock concert. And they go, how many of you people feel like human beings tonight? And I screamed, yeah. And then I did not know that he was going to ask, how many of you feel like animals? And then everybody else.
Yeah.
Sorry. Had I known that I had two options, I would have picked animal. Something like that. Like, I don't
He's a
know.
funny guy, that Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah, so I heard something the other day where he basically bombed everywhere, and then what happened was, like, for his specials, they use canned laughs, and it's just aged so much better. And they
Oh,
did
really?
have like hot ones of him, but it was never filmed for like a special. But like when they had the camera crew out, I don't know, he had like weird energy, and he had weird energy about like filming it, and supposedly it didn't hit, so they crap laughs in. Supposedly,
That's hilarious.
This is a rumor.
That just reminds me of the thing where Prince was gonna Prince hired what the fuck's Kevin
Hart,
no
Nealon.
the
Costner.
the big guy that does all the comic book movies, his Jay and
Smith?
Silent Bob, Kevin Smith. He hired Kevin Smith to like film something for him, and Kevin Smith was like, I'm not the right guy to do this. But then like Prince went up, and he was like, he said he was going to go up for like a set amount of time and do this thing. And then Prince just went up and was there for like, he did like 6 to 8 hours. And Kevin Smith was like, I don't have enough. He's like, I only brought enough film to do the fucking 2 hours. He's like,
Jeez.
it was like, oh, this is this whole thing. He has
That's
like an
funny.
hour and a half long thing on YouTube talking about working with Prince. And it sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, Prince is an eccentric guy.
Well, you know, he grew up royalty, so he's been spoiled.
He was indeed a prince.
Yeah.
I've heard that that a lot of comedians hate filming Comedy Central specials because what they do is they like bin all of the
Tourists.
all of the like best looking people to sit in the front, and like the people that aren't actually fans of their comedy. So like they'll be like, put the people that are actually going to be laughing like right in the front, not all the, you know, pretty people that photogenically look good.
Well, also too, like, I mean, can't they just pick any spot in the crowd to point the camera at? Like,
Yeah,
you only
I
see the
guess
people in the
that's true.
front in the fucking opening. How often? I don't know. It's like you don't have.
I
to-
guess it depends on the camera angles
Yeah.
of the way they're filming it.
So
Do they still make Comedy Central Presents?
they do like some show. I
Yeah,
don't
they,
think it's Comedy Central Presents though. It's like stand up half hour or something like that, or like comedy half hour or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's not.
Not what it used to be.
It's definitely not. It's probably gonna be more of a thing on like it'll be on what the fuck is Paramount Plus. I'm sure they'll do like they'll probably. It's just so easy to film. It's just a matter of like fucking just put cameras there, you know.
Man, I noticed when I was house sitting that like TV, I don't know what they have, if it's like regular cable or if they have dish or whatever it is, but like you put on Comedy Central and it's just like South Park 24 hours, which is fine, but it's just like,
Yeah.
and that's how a lot of the channels are, where you're just like, I'll put on Food Network and it is drive-ins, diners, and dives for 48 hours.
Yeah.
No change in the
Followed by
programming.
Guys Grocery Games for
Yeah.
24 hours.
And then there's like 3 Comedy Central channels, and it's like one's playing Bob's Burgers, one's playing South Park, and then the other one, I don't remember what it was. And I was like, is this what TV is now? It's just like 3 binge fucking.
They figured out the formula. I don't know. When I was a kid, I'd probably just sit there and watch South Park on repeat if it was a channel.
Oh, I mean, I left it on. I mean, I it got played, but I was just like, man, it's really weird that that's it.
They should have like a button that like, because like, all right, the what is it, Adult Swim lineup, right? If they had a thing where it was just like
They have
random,
all the different things, and you can just choose
Just
which. Yeah, that one.
randomized like your 4 or 5 shows, and then you just put on your channel like a Spotify playlist. Like, why isn't that a thing?
That's a good idea.
I had dude watch. It'll be there in like a year.
Mm-hmm.
They're
It's
listening.
like watching Netflix with friends.
Yeah.
Ed came up with that idea.
Or
in
the toilet that weighs.
2011.
Dude, I get roasted
So-
at work because I'll have these ideas and everybody will shit on them, and then like 3 years later they'll be like, "Yeah, let's do that." And I'm like, "Guys,
I already had this idea.
yeah."
Paul says a good and DJ actually. So DJ, I don't know if our listeners know this, but you have somewhat of a little fear of heights.
I don't like heights.
You're a big
Uh,
pussy.
I'm a big pussy when it comes to heights.
Are you ever gonna dress this?
What do you mean dress it?
Skydive, bungee jump?
Like face my fears?
Yeah, like a man.
I mean, I've been.
you either run to your fears. You don't think everybody's scared of fucking heights, dude? Yeah, it's death. Run to your fears or from them, DJ.
I mean, I've been on roller coasters before.
That is not a fear of heights. That's a fear of going like fast and
yeah,
like,
but you're up very high too.
Man, sometimes you go in the comments like a fear of hurting my back.
DJ. What if I told you that somebody who does it like 4 or 5 times a day will strap you to their front and then take you and address your fears, and then you're over it, and then you're not a little pussy anymore.
I'm not sure that that's how that works. Where I'll just go skydiving and be like, "Oh, I'm over it. I'm cured now."
That's how it worked for me.
I don't
I
know,
would
maybe
probably do it and then be like, "That was terrible.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to do that again."
Bungee jumping was more terrifying, honestly. Because like you get to enjoy like coasting gently down and like the sights and all that shit. Bungee jump, you fucking go and it literally feels like you're free falling by
Mhm.
yourself, and then all of a sudden and then you have this weird thing when it snaps. You have this weird like equilibrium shift, and
Mhm.
it's just like holy shit. And it's,
You get zero G's for a second.
yeah, and then it pulls you back super fast and then drops you again. I don't know. It's nice, man. And that one you face that one by yourself.
Well, interesting.
I actually have somewhere. I have a video of me bungee jumping, just holding a thing like ah, like an
I mean,
asshole.
honestly, I feel like skydiving wouldn't be that. It seems like it would feel like different than being up like in a building really, really high or something like that. Just because if you're that high up and you're falling,
Yeah.
it would be different than.
Are you scared
So
of
what
like
do you think?
roof heights?
What do you think is worse, like being on top of a skyscraper or like doing like parachuting from a plane?
I think probably I would think being on a skyscraper would be more because like
Like on
flying-
top of it or on the top floor?
like being on see, I think the fear of height comes from thinking I could fall over this railing at any moment.
You guys seen that fucking picture of the girl? She's standing on top of the fucking I don't know what fucking city she's on. She's like literally on this tiny little platform. I saw the video. I was like, bro, why? Why are you doing that? First off, how'd you even get there? Did a helicopter put you there?
Yeah. Yeah, like flying in a plane isn't that bad for me. Like I don't mind flying. in a plane.
terrify you, Donald? The cliffs of Moher?
So Eric and I went here and it was super windy.
This
Oh,
is the place where you pushed
jeez.
Eric.
we just looked over the edge and did a nice little fake pushy, you know. No, I'm just kidding. We didn't do it there. We did it, but it was like 10 feet back from the edge. It's like you know about suicide tourism?
Like that Japanese forest.
Yeah.
like places people will go specifically.
This is
to
where
commit
I think
suicide.
this is where I would go.
That is crazy.
Not that I'm gonna do it. And you should definitely seek help. if
How
you're thinking of it,
high
but-
up? If you were to
Just look at
jump
that.
from those, would that water feel like
Oh my
concrete?
god, bro! That's like fucking. This is a skyscraper. This is probably
Yeah.
taller than the tallest skyscraper in Albany.
Sick.
There's
Look at this. It's like seeing God herself.
have you ever been to the like outside of the museum in Albany where you can like go up the steps and like
Yeah.
walk around? My friend Mike had a great joke one day because it's like very high up, like it's I don't know 3-4 stories like tall. Like if you fell off that, you would like surely die. But in the back there's a landing, a big like platform right over the edge, but you can't see it and you don't know. So we were hanging out there one day walking. He goes, "All right, guys, I've had it. I'm doing it. I'll see you later." And then just jumps over the edge, and I was just like, "Oh!" The worst joke ever. And then like he just lands, and then he's like 1 foot lower, and it's just laughing. I was like, "Oh, that was terrifying."
That we have a picture. We went to Whiteface Mountain as when we were standing on like there was like kind of like a little thing where you could stand off the top of the summit of the mountain. He's like holding up, and it looks like his friend is like saving his life.
Oh, you want to know about one of the other greatest pranks ever? When Jim and I were younger, we went to the Bronx Zoo with Jim's mom and her brother. And we stopped at a rest stop at one point, and we told Jim to get in the back and covered him with a blanket. And then Jim's mom comes back from the rest stop, and we start driving and get like a mile down the road. And then his brother goes, "Hey, Mom, where's Jim?" She goes, "What?" It's like Jim's on the brakes in the middle of the highway. And we were like, no, he's right here. He's right here. He's right here. He's right here. We were just joking.
Dude, that reminds me of I was driving with
Classic.
with Greg Peters, right? And we were driving with his mom. It was probably me. Oh fuck! It was probably me, Eric, and Greg Peters there. And we're in the middle of the highway. He's just like, "Oh my god, Mom, stop!" And she just slams on the brake. It's like we're just in the middle. He's like, "Sorry, I was just kidding." And it's just like, dude, like, she's like, "Oh my god!" Like, she's like in tears.
Oh, that's great.
It's terrifying. Oh,
I want to do that to someone this week. Just when someone's doing something normal, just, "Oh, don't do that! Don't do that!"
Yeah, have a prank that results in jamming on the brakes on the highway.
Oh my god.
dude.
Oh, that's funny.
Did you ever-
It's very funny.
Like what Ron would do anytime I would fall asleep in the passenger seat. I told you this before. I feel like I did this on the pod before, but he'd pull up behind like one of those tractor trailer tow truck things.
Mhm.
So we're like right on it, like probably like, you know, a car's length away. And he'd just like scream really loud and be like, "Ah!" So like I woke up and just saw the fucking thing coming right at us. and I
Oh
was
yeah,
panicked
that's a classic prank.
Or like another one is like I was like sleeping and I'd be like sleeping at her, but probably stoned. And he'd just be like, "Yo, fire, fire!" Like that, and I'd wake up in a panic and start running.
I always remember me and DJ were delivering for the pizza place, and we're both at a red light. We're next to each other, and like we're both just like looking at each other, revving up our engines. And then DJ just put his car in reverse and backed up, but it felt like I was going forward, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
That's another classic prank. Because then when someone does that, you just like stand on the brake, like, "Oh, my foot's not on the brake."
This one time I pranked somebody with a tire iron. And,
Pranked him to death.
To death. I don't like sticklersons.
Another thinking back to that trip where we went to the Bronx Zoo again, Jim and I were trying to get the this truck driver to honk the horn. So we were doing that where you pull down on the hand motion for honk the horn for truck drivers, and he wasn't doing it. And we were like, "I don't think he can see us. Mom, slow down." And then we were telling your mom to slow down so we could get that much closer to the truck that was behind us, until the truck was like tailgating us, and we were just like, "Just slow down just a little bit more." Just, "I can't slow down anymore." The truck is 1 inch away from the bumper of our car.
God, I must have been. I don't remember. The
Yeah,
only thing
poor
I
lady.
remember from the Bronx Zoo was like the guy was like, "You got to pull up to the booth," or whatever. Like,
Oh yeah, he kept saying that we were gonna try and convince the guy at the thing that your brother Steve, who was he had to have been like 19 at the time, that he was like 5, by
Yeah.
putting the blanket over him and just having his hair like sticking out.
and then I remember
Your poor mom.
I remember the monkeys fighting as well. That's about it. I remember everyone in the zoo freaking out because the monkeys were fighting.
Yeah, did you see there's a video recently where it's just like two gorillas fighting in like one of the pens, and somebody's like, "Go get the zookeeper!" Like, what is the zookeeper gonna do? Try
Yeah.
and talk sense into the freaking primates?
Hey, calm down, guys. Calm down. Let's think about this like rational adult apes.
Gorillas are terrifying.
Yeah, you gotta watch Bad Trip if you haven't already. I think I
Yeah.
brought that up.
I said monkeys, but they were gorillas that were fighting at the Bronx Zoo.
One of the funniest pranks ever when Eric Andre walks into the gorilla pen and it's just a guy dressed up in a gorilla suits, but no one knows that, and then he just starts raping him. And then he comes out and he's like, I was trying to get a picture for my girlfriend. They're like, what are you doing? And then he goes back in.
He's like, hold on, I'm gonna go back in.
Such a funny movie. Can't recommend it enough.
Did anybody see the new Jackass yet?
I
No.
have not.
Dude, we gotta go as
Do
a
it.
family
We
soon.
gotta do it.
We guys, we should see that soon.
Do they play? They're not playing it at the Spectrum, are
No,
they?
no, they're far too fancy.
I
No,
didn't.
they're not.
What's actually
an art house
what do
film.
we got going at the Spectrum? I haven't looked at the
Well,
Oh.
let's see.
what used to be
Probably,
on
You
my
trying to
weekly
do an
radar.
old fashioned.
Oh man, I love an old fashioned.
So Spectrum 8 movies. We have Uncharted. Marry Me.
Do you think it's gonna be good?
No. I think it's gonna be bad.
You don't like Mocky Mac?
Is that who's playing Nathan Drake?
No, it's Tom Holland's playing Nathan Drake.
Naked
Nathan
Drake.
Drake.
You know, honestly, DJ, they
I
should
guess.
have casted you.
They should have cast.
They should have casted you.
Blake's Fortune.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
We gotta find that.
oh my
Yeah, we gotta find that. That's one Jim
You
masterpiece.
still got
one
that
day.
JPEG, Jim?
Oh my god. I no, I don't think so. That computer is fried.
No, Marky Mark is playing Sully though, like the old man in the game.
Okay, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like Marky Mark actually looks like Nathan Drake would in real life.
They should have just had
and
it
they
been,
had him play the other guy.
it should have been Harrison Ford.
Yeah, exactly.
Uncharted should have just been an extended Indiana Jones universe.
Yeah. There's Death on the Nile, Spider-Man No Way Home, Licorice Pizza, West Side Story.
I never did.
Wet-
I heard the
Wet
Spider-Man
Side
movie was
Story?
good. Oh, we talked about that. You saw it.
Spider-Man, you got to see it. Amazing film. Highly recommend it.
Wait, we can go to the Cliffs of Moher for only $56 a day.
It's way cheaper than that. It's free. It's free.
It's free, right?
Yeah. There's also like a town. I think it's it might be. It's not Doolin. No, there's some little town nearby, and there's only one hostel, and it's just this guy who has like a big house, lives all by himself. And he's just like super. He's just a sweetheart. It's just like me and Eric hanging out in this guy's house because it was like empty. It was like slow season or whatever, and it was just like there was like one tavern, so there was only two places that you could go. It was sick. But like it was like maybe like $15 a
Oh,
day.
there you go.
You know what I mean? There's nothing. Unless you're counting the lamb.
This your.
So you're scared of heights.
I don't like heights. I do not like. What did
What-
Paul say? Did Paul say something about heights?
Oh, Paul said that he is not afraid of heights. He's afraid of lengths.
It's a good line. And Harry Potter to
you-
Gandalf.
Are you afraid of anything else?
I don't think so.
There's things that I'm afraid of if they're like in my house, like snakes and bears.
You got a
Yeah,
snake in your
snakes-
house?
Most animals that would be in my house would probably scare me.
You afraid of Mises?
No, actually, there's a Quinn's mouse, and when I woke up this morning, she was behind the organ speaker, and I was like, "What are you doing back there?" And then she's just been chill. She's been staring at the radio.
Trying to get a Mies?
Something's in there.
The life of a cat.
But you've had a snake in your house?
No,
I've
No.
had a snake in my house.
Really?
I jumped about 4 feet in the air because I was
So
so
cat.
you like a cat, yes. So there was like a little. There's like a little in my house. The bathroom is right next to the back door, and the snake like went through like a crack between the wall and the door. So like I was just walking and then going to the bathroom and then looked down and there was a snake like 1 inch from my foot and I like jumped like 4 feet in the air.
Was it a basilisk, bro?
I don't think so.
Gardner?
My
was a
uncle
garter
said
snake.
he got kissed by a snake one time. Uncle Bruce, he's terrified of snakes, and he was working on the roof, and he just wasn't like, I guess the snake like was like at his side, and like he just looked over and saw the snake, and the snake just like licked him.
Yeah, wait. How does a snake get on the roof? Can snakes climb?
They got muscly bodies.
I mean, if they're like in an attic or something like that, then I guess they like find a way to
trees.
crawl out.
I knew this snake in high school. His name was no, I'm just kidding. No, he can climb trees. No,
His name was Jake the Snake.
but what's it called? I'm like would you how did you get the snake out?
It like went out on its own. Like I saw it and then it just went through the little hole. That's how I figured out how it got in there.
Did you cough
Because it
that hole up?
just went through the hole and then went out. And I was like,
No,
oh,
DJ made
shit.
the hole wider. So more
Yeah.
snakes.
Dude, you're having fucking plagues, bro.
Yeah. And then I got boils for the next 3 days. Still,
Locust next.
yeah.
No.
Steve texted me last week that there was a bat in the house, and I was like, all right, well, I'm not there, but I was like, I'll let Des know because she was house sitting for me. So I texted her and was like, hey, do not under any circumstances open the back door. And she's like, what's going on out there? And I was like, there is a bat and Steve is trying to get it. She's like, does he need help? And I was like, do not under any circumstances
Help
open the
Steve.
back door. I was like, I do not want that bat in my house. Do not open that door.
I don't want to be a vampire anytime soon.
What are the things with like a million legs? Millipedes? Centipedes? Which ones are more terrifying? The ones that are like fucking snake length and have like,
Oh, those
Yeah.
are house centipedes.
dude, okay. So I remember I probably told this on here too, but I remember my first porn mag was one that was dropped off.
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
Okay. Porn magazine dropped off in the park. I pick it up, I bring it home. I'm enjoying the magazines, all right? In the middle of it, this little fucking snaky million leg thing just like crawls onto my thigh. I'm like,
Oh, fuck that.
But because I'm a man,
I
I finished, and I hit him with an ejaculate. No, I closed up the magazine and I put it in the bag and threw it out the window. My mom was like, "No, I'm just kidding." But it was terrifying, and
That is very scary.
That-
so that's like my snake moment.
Did I tell this story? I feel like I might have told it, but there was one time where this girl was holding a hamster at work, and the hamster, like the doctor went to like pick up the hamster, and the hamster bit him on the hand, and he was like, "Oh fuck!" Like, he like threw the hamster up.
Did he live?
The girl caught it. But
Wow.
everyone, like the owner wasn't in the room, like everyone just died laughing. Like the hamster just bit Matt and he just flung it in the air. It's like, holy fuck.
That's funny.
Because they're just, you don't really like, they don't really bite. Like you don't really think of them to bite. But man, when they do bite, it hurts.
Fucking hamsters.
You know what things fucking suck? I don't like these animals. Ferrets. I don't like ferrets.
Dude, yeah.
They're nasty, stinky, little
Yeah, I've heard
snaky,
they smell
squirmy
bad.
things. They smell really bad, and they also have really sharp teeth, and they really like biting.
Fucking snakes. Little furry snakes.
Yeah, I don't like them.
It
They're-
seems like something like if there was a game where it's like whack a ferret, I would pick that over whack a mole any day. I'd whack real ferrets in the wild. Where are they from?
Good question. I don't know.
North America.
Fucking parasites, dude. We need to eradicate them.
I don't like them. They are. I mean, they're interesting little fucking weasels.
Imagine if they were like invasive, like you just come out and like, oh, we got ferrets.
They're
There's just mad ferrets in your house.
they're cool. Like I just don't like. I would never own a ferret. They stink. Like dude, they fucking smell so bad. They're cute, but like man, they're kind of like hairy rats.
That's how I feel about sugar gliders, dude. If a sugar glider is jumping at me, tennis racket, ping pong racket, I'm fucking nailing that thing. Fuck
Yeah.
those things.
It's got to go down.
Little flying ping pong ball or a badminton thing, dude. Imagine sugar glider and like just like you have like a indoor area full of just sugar gliders and you're just badmintoning them.
Would it,
across the
well,
fucking
if you could
thing.
have any pet, you have the means to take care of any pet.
Elephant, dude. But I don't want to imprison an elephant, you know. But
You
if it
don't
was-
have to. You have the means to take care
Yeah,
of this
that means
any way
that
you
sounds like a
want.
zoo. That sounds like a zoo. The zoo has the means.
No,
I-
no, no,
I
no.
don't. An
You-
elephant doesn't. Okay, this is the thing.
You could have a pet elephant, and you could have acres and acres of lands for
Okay,
that.
let's put it
elephant.
this way. I would like to have like all the elephants that are like broken now.
No, you just get one.
No, an elephant that can't hash it in the wild now. I would be like, hey, you want to hang out with me, elephant? Like completely to you. I'm not gonna force you to stick around. You know, I
Mhm.
just have a farm. You can free range. We got acreage here. Start a family. Settle down. You know, I think that'd be sick. But like, obviously, if an elephant doesn't want to be friends with you, he doesn't have to. He can smush you.
That's
know?
true.
I'm not
That's
gonna
true.
force him against his will. I'm not gonna hurt these elephants. But I think elephants are the sickest.
I feel like an elephant, like
Or like a penguin. Penguin would
Yeah.
be cool.
I like an elephant would be.
Duck.
I would want something small, like something more transportable. If I'm going to Spain, I
You know
don't
what,
have to
though?
worry about how to bring my elephant to Spain.
I'm not thinking about it like that. Like this is not a pet that I would take ownership of, more like something I would live in symbiosis with. You know what I mean? Like I would help it out along the way, but there's no way that I'm like gonna get a big truck and take the elephant to the vet. I feel like the fucking vets I gotta come to you if you got the elephant, you know?
Well, yeah.
I would pick a giant squid or an octopus.
What?
Man,
They're aliens.
Yeah, exactly.
Why? What are
Okay,
you gonna do?
you
You're
know,
gonna-
dude-
that thing's gonna fuck you
Yo.
in the dead of the night and you'll have no idea what happened.
that would be insane. Is if you had like an aquarium in your house and like your bedroom was all just glass around you, and so like you wake up and you could just see like the fucking
Yeah.
octopus or squid.
Isn't there a brain for each tentacle?
Yeah,
All
they
right,
have 9
so
brains.
9 brains. What are the odds that one of them is a psychopath and just trying to fucking fuck
yeah,
shit
one,
up?
one of the 9 brains.
Get into your
has
butthole, dude.
Split personality.
Yeah, one of them is a rapist.
It's like that movie where it's the kid.
One of them's at least an abuser.
I mean,
no, I don't know.
I don't know the psyche of
Have you? Those shits
Of
are
octopuses.
smart and like not evil, but cunning. They're cunning.
They are.
You can't handle an octopus, dude.
Yeah.
I would just keep them make sure all the
That thing would be wearing you as a fucking dildo, dude. What's the movie where the octopuses take over heads? Is it a movie? No.
take over. You're thinking Mars Attacks?
Is that what it is? Where they
I
like
think
take
so.
Well,
over?
it's kind of like the face huggers.
Yeah. What are the face huggers from?
Alien.
Okay, yep.
Oh yeah. Or
That's what an octopus is.
have you guys seen the most recent Suicide Squad?
No,
No.
because my family loves me. I don't need to waste time like that.
It's a good movie though.
No way.
You wouldn't.
Everybody said it sucks.
Your family would still love you.
The new one? I didn't hear anything about the new one.
Well, the new one is good. The original one is terrible.
Saw the original one and I was like, oh, I'm done with this.
The new one is, or the new one's actually good though.
Is
And
Jared Leto in it?
No, he's not.
I might take a look.
It so in the main bad guy is a giant starfish
Okay, I'm
that
out.
yeah, I was in and now I'm back out.
and he
It's
he
because of that.
destroys cities and like expels thousands of little starfish that suck onto people's faces and like kill them and make them into zombies that are part of his like symbiotic being, so he can like control all the people that have the starfish sucked on their
And
faces.
why don't they just send Superman?
This is a Futurama bit, dude.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
Brain slugs?
Well, because I don't want to give away the plot of the movie.
Okay.
Because
Um,
it's not that simple.
you mentioned Futurama, so our beloved Futurama is coming back for 20 episodes, but John DiMaggio, who plays
Is he officially out?
Bender,
Has Bender.
has said that he is not returned because he thinks that himself and all of the other cast members deserve more money than what they're paying.
Oh wow, that's a strong move. On
He
his
said
part.
it's not that I don't love it and I'm not honored to do it. I just think that it's more about self-respect and that we should get paid more for what we're doing.
I see. Yeah, that's a I mean, it's an understandable
I
thing.
bet they'll get it though.
I mean,
be
didn't the
honest.
same thing happen
I-
with The Simpsons
I guess there's
recently,
a-
where they all like held out for more money?
There's
They got it.
There's a long list of voice actors that they've asked to replace Bender that said they're refusing to do it because they're not going to.
Scab.
They're not going to do it.
Yeah.
They respect John DiMaggio too much.
Yeah, that's another thing. Is like in the time that like from the last Futurama till now, John DiMaggio's price has significantly increased.
Yeah.
He's carried like 3. What was it? Adventure Time. He's also isn't he in the
He-
Netflix thing too? Disenchantment. and then-
Yeah, he's in Disenchantment, which they just came out with a 4th season of that show, which I can't fucking believe it.
Also, he's got I think he's got the Gears of War franchise too. Something else.
He did voice the Joker in one of the Batman movies, although it wasn't really the best one, and he was a weird choice for the Joker. It was one of the first. Mark Hamill wasn't the Joker.
Yeah,
he's
he's
gonna
in-
start outsourcing it. How long do we have with Mark Hamill? You know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He's Dr. Draken and
Actually-
Kim Possible.
Can we just play? Because just hearing John DiMaggio as Bender is kind of weird.
Hack Fu and Jackie
Or
Chan
hearing John
Adventures,
DiMaggio as the Joker.
who's the Scotsman and Samurai Jack. Brother Blood and Teen Titans.
let's hear it. Let's hear it. He sounds weird.
Oh, there is a really great scene in this though, where he fucking kills everybody.
Wow, that looked like it really hurt.
Was that it?
I think it goes on.
That's all he says. Wow. That looked like it really hurt.
Now hang on. That looked like it hurt a lot more. So let's try and clear this up, okay, Pumpkin? What hurt more? A or B? Forehand
So I pranked him.
or backhand?
It should be like
Death.
stop hitting him. He said
Yeah,
keep hitting him until he throws us off.
press it for the kids. I'll be in my 3-story trailer.
A little louder, lamb chop.
Lamb chop?
All right.
Alrighty. Getting ready to wrap it on up. All right. Everybody, thank you for listening. This has been a broadcast of the Blood Stuff podcast. Another one in the can, another one in the books, another one down. Everybody, check us out on our Instagram, Blood Stuff Podcast.
Stay
You can find
beautiful.
our link tree to everything else. It'll lead you everywhere. Go to the cliffs of wherever.
No, don't go.
Well, don't commit suicide. Just
Yeah.
go there and have fun. Stay
No,
alive,
actually, just don't.
or just don't go.
No, come. It's okay.
Come. All right, guys. I'll see you next week.